You can't get the CBA to tell you, oh, we issue a stapada when the permits are there. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Yeah, good morning, brother Dark Show.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Good morning, my brother.
Morning.
This thing, this Colorado, if me and the people and they get it approved, I wouldn't hire a boat for San Pedro to work on the place because every country make development. You ever go to the Everglades in Florida? You ever been to South Padre Island down in Texas and build lone piles down in it? When you don't put the piles in it, you don't do nothing to the sea. Because only one cement post going down here the ground. So if me and the people and they get a project going through, I wouldn't hire a boat for San Pedro.
But
nobody else San Pedro get your money.
Well, one of the things we are looking at is the fact that okay, with all this lot of problem, and we the investor decides, well, okay, I want to pull out and decides to sue the government because apparently they have everything. They have all the permits. You know that we want pay, and we look for $50 million the least, and a US we talk about. So make the information available, man. I think on this. Anyway, all right, buddy.
Yeah, it's a big man, Sonny.
All right, Sonny, I recognize the face.
Yeah, but like all of the brother, all country development is good for the country.
Providing that, providing that it's done properly, and then everybody could see what it happen. The amount of jobs where you create one whole lot of things.
Well, I just already said that I think the people do the right thing because they know if they start that project there, they have to get all the documents. And the people in a multi-billion dollars operation, and the people are slipped down like that. So if they don't make that project go through, we have nearly 100 million US getting deal with paying people. And then me, so and you want to have to pay out of the pocket.
Yeah, but so we have to be careful. We have to be careful and ensure that the thing is done properly, man. Yeah, man. Take care. Thanks. Enjoy your Easter, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, fun. So if you got all the permits, I mean, I tell us, I can understand how CBA going in and issue a stapada. Oh, stapada operation when the permits are available. The permits were there. They say until you get all the permits, so they tell you, well, okay, they will lift the stapada, and then tell you, oh well, they got the permits, but the permits are there. If I remember, from almost a year ago. So, boy, and so there's a lot of confusion with this whole Kaya-Rosara operation because there is a lack of information. You see, somebody brought it to our notice that the EPA, right? We call it the EPA, the document
compliance plan, ECP.
That just came out in April, yeah. It was just available in April.
On the 4th of April, to be exact. That's when the Department of the Environment uploaded it.
Yeah.
You cannot, a development that is this sensitive, a development that is this big, a development that has this kind of possible massive impact, both economically and otherwise, you cannot be releasing information piecemeal information here, Mr. There ought to have been some level of discourse where say this is what we the government have deemed to be the right thing, and this is what the development has planned, this is what they will do, This business of sneaking a little piece of information here, sneaking a little piece of information there, that's not the cut it, that's not the work, and I think we're going nowhere like that, honestly.
it gives us a bad name too.
Terrible.
Internationally,
Terrible.
because I've heard from a number of people complaining about doing business in Belize. It's hard to do business. So you can you submit your project, you get all the clearance, you get all the permits and everything, and now there we are starting the business. The investor starting the business, and then all of a sudden, bam. And then you have people who don't even have nothing to do with it. They go in and say, well, all right, stop, arrest you, arrest all of like the Coast Guard. I mean, all of the embarrassment, we look like we don't know what we do. Make we look bad, man. Make we look bad. And the important thing, as I've said, the important thing, put out the information. You see how the DOE put out the whole, upload the whole thing. So you got access to it. Why no? One of the suggestions I would want to make to the government, and particularly to CBA, to put out all the permits. See there? And so people could look on there and say, okay, so what they do? Yeah, this is what they do. And then we could go out there. You're being vigilant is ensuring that what has been approved is being done. Simple. And that one alleviate a lot of noise and so, and sometimes, some of the noise not only make by our own Belizean people, some of the noise make by competitors too, And you have to be have to be careful with that, And because there is only because of the lack of the proper information, right? They get away with it. So my thing to the government, my thing to the investor, my advice to them.
Clean.
Yeah, come out and say, listen to me.
We've had
a lot of, we got a lot of negative thing about this project. See what we have, see what we're doing, this is what we do. See what this is what we do. You look on the project, all right? You work. You're working. You're in line with what has been approved, and then you look on the bigger picture. Okay, the amount of jobs that will be created. You look on a lot of other things and say, but our responsibility as Belizeans ensure that what has been approved what is being done. Simple. Because you got people who just want to start making a lot of noise, You got people who are making a lot of noise because of ignorance. And when I say ignorance is the lack of the proper information. And all of this could be avoided.
For our next note, the Public Service Union and the Teachers Union, they lash out against the announcement that CEOs and Cabinet Secretary will get a big raise. They say, and I verily believe what they're saying, they have been sidelined. They have been told that they can't get the salary increase. They passed the increments for years now. So public officers, as the president of the PSU pointed out, public officers who do all the work can't get one raise, but CEOs can. There has to be something wrong with that.
And with great ease. Mm-hmm. I mean, the election
with a stroke of a pen.
Yes,
Papa.
great ease. This memo came out, and salary increase for cab secretary, the cabinet secretary and CEO, and effective so. Bam, not made who approve it, the Prime Minister, the Ministry of Finance approve it, boom, sign. Effective for the CEO, for the cab sec, It is the 13th of March 2025, the day after election.
Without regard, you think they care?
And
they say, well, the PSU, they're full attack. There is very little expectation from the Public Service Union, but the Teachers Union is also up in arms over this. And remember, just before the elections, they were threatening industrial action.
Yeah.
Because some teachers had not been paid, and I think there are still teachers to this day that have not received their salaries that they are due. Now the teachers, then they say they want to carry this to the general membership, and they want to decide what course of action, and they have all right to do this, because if you tell them that they may give them a raise, one increment, ever so long that you get an increment, but you don't give them any increment. You just leave them there hanging, and you turn around and you give all your CEOs one massive raise, as you have done this time around. What am I to think? Uno better than me? Because Uno the CEO, Uno deserve a raise and we don't? But it's not only about the teachers, it's about every single person, every single government worker. There are those police officers, there are the BDF, then got the Coast Guard, all of them. Then they don't get no lot of money, you know, Joe? They don't get no lot of money.
You hear any CEO may they ask for rates? You see,
But
like,
Joe,
you see,
it would have been madness to hear any CEO they ask for raise, given the size of money when they make.
yeah. Carla, good morning. You're live.
Yeah, morning, Pastor Joe.
Good morning.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this real thing. It is evident. Yes, I got to vote for them, so I'm sorry for them, because I know this may happen. But then, by that greedy boy, then by that with a hand, what the boy then get there?
Man.
How much more money than by that want?
At what point you say that, you know what, I need for stop? At what point you need for say stop fleece the government coffers?
Well, they know what stop, Papa, because of the you
I don't understand the catch you, because man, they give fuel free, telephone free. How much more bleeding want to bleed the taxpayers?
vehicle free.
They're like when I say the BDF for the police. When big money in the phone over 10 years, then they make $1,000 a month. And then you see why the authorities have to do what they have to do. You can't blame them. And then they reach themselves back to the people. And taxes just to go up. So things went up more, and things hard, and they might look key. But they vote for them, how can they make a difference? So,
Yeah.
yeah. I want to see if they want to do anything. They talk. They need to shut down the whole town.
That
they want to get the same, but they don't do nothing. I tell you, they don't do nothing.
I maintain. You hang up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I maintain. Is still hello?
Yeah, it's still there.
I maintain that the leadership of some of these unions are compromised.
I think so.
I
agree.
maintain that the
Yes.
leadership
Yes.
of some of these unions are really compromised.
How many
I
times?
kid you not.
How many times you see the minister and these union leaders having meeting, and when they done, and when they could they came out of a meeting, the teachers get land. Oh, we are happy. We are happy. How we are happy.
And the caller,
And get serious on top of the car.
the caller is right. The caller saying that they vote for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And-
then so. I never do that. So I go and they say they abuse me and where they call it too. So but you know?
But to see they all,
Later,
yeah.
later guys.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
enjoy your Easter, buddy. You know, everybody, the majority voted for the People's United Party. So now, you get the leaders you voted for, but the caller raised the point, and I said earlier, so here the CEO and they go on union, cause then there must be that then the request for a raise
They go
salary.
caucus.
Yeah. they know here the CEO they need a raise. The cab sick, they're not part of it at all. We want to say, we need a raise. They don't say, we need a raise.
No. They not say we need a raise. Raise for you, raise for me, raise for everybody. Hola. Done.
Yeah.
No negotiation, no talking, no nothing. You know what that is? You know how the public officers must feel? To know that them people, without even so much as a warning, without so much as even telling the Belizean people, you know what, things hard or whatever we need and thing, they just drop a memo and say, everybody, raise for you, raise for me, raise for everybody.
One memo.
Don't worry about nothing.
One memo and one signature.
And what is the cost of that to the Belizean people?
Boy.
Because of the Belizean people they pay.
Yes.
The Belizean people they pay.
And we pay by increased taxes, We pay by the increased taxes when the Belizean public is getting less and less and less. Because basically there's no social programs where assist the needy Belizeans. No, the social programs that the UDP had, the People's United Party discontinued them.
Dismantled.
Yeah. Then they say, well, here we are do that. You see the money for the social programs. We want to increase the area representative community vote to $20,000. And account for it. Just get that every month. I want to do one-on-one with it. No structured program for say, well, each area representative this way and do, and then you have to do one reporting of the money. No. That not work. So you just take your 20 and spend it how you want. But that the people's money, so they are to report back to the people how the money is being spent.
You know what it is to get $96,000 a year?
$8,000 a month fund, so that are $2,000 a week.
$96,000 a year?
When I hear that figure, the boy say, my God, $96,000 a year, $8,000 a week. One man, and like most Belizeans, where they make $5 an hour, we work 1 8-hour work day, 5 days a week, my brother. That are 40 hours. By 5, that are $200. So you say 2,000, that are 10 man pay. But they don't care. They don't care. But I put you on a bet that they will not have to contribute to their pension. I put you on a bet.
Somebody saying the PSU president may worry about how much money the Football Federation of Belize they get and spend instead of looking out for the public servants. And you are damn right. Sometimes they look everywhere else and they not look what part they're supposed to look.
Close their eyes from where they are supposed to look and they focus somewhere else. Boy, rough. Let's pull this. Carla, good morning, you're live.
My job, so.
Hey, morning.
I like going with good pressure, I think this is a part of the map now, but you know what? We people need to stop talking about because we either want to know, right? How many bother to make more than, that's only make 3,000 or 4,000 a month, Just imagine that they work 12-hour shift and then save life. They know this. Figure out nothing, And we need to put them in the private sector, see what kind of income when they qualify and their competency. Because I don't know nothing, Let them get a job because how you could make more than somebody to save life. The doctors in a case, we not got no pension program, no benefits, no nothing. Can't get no raise, can't get medicine, can't get equipment.
people who struggle to save their life, they need to like, then they leave it on money and after they making hand. So that's CEO. When they do? When they really do? Hey, do you watch the last 5 years, but not come out of the government, you know? When the people develop, when you they call it, when you industry, any factory get built, when they do, like if you can say, okay, the man that work, woman that work, but they don't do nothing. Imagine you sound up on the government, the people driver, and they make more money than one doctor. They have about 60,000 a year,
Hmm.
and then they work 12-hour shift 5 days a week. Some of them they work private and public to make extra money.
And then they pay call too.
Yes, some of them stay for a car.
No, what happened to my car?
This is some of them stay for a car. I don't know, but I think what happened, the believe people need to, they need to stop making. When they need to do that, nobody got to airport, no traffic control, nobody got to port. The BDF, they walk off, Coast Guard walk off, police walk off. Because they're not stopping them. This one never stop. This not stop. You need to pitch the government before I hurt. Because look at, they're not going to understanding.
They got hot.
Yes, we were suffer while leaving with tourism and with sports, I think, but we need to suffer to make change come. Because change now come. We are suffer either way. We don't need to suffer. We can't suffer more. It's better to walk off. Hey, they can't say everybody, no traffic control, no plane can't come. BDF, nobody is going out. Coast Guard, nobody going police, nobody is going out because then when this was stopped.
I agree with
And then you
you.
have to talk about growth. Which growth? GDP grow away.
Hardship. Growth in a hardship. The hardship.
I will bring a car center, Every minute when you car center, this one they for real. This car center even find workers know where the place is situated with car center people. Nobody know about 60 minutes block. Nobody can know welding. Nobody know plumbing nothing. Because everybody puts it down. Make $7 or $8 and $10 an hour after the industry.
You know, you got some people where they work that were teachers, where they said here where the salary at the call center better than the teaching profession. So they go to the call center.
What the teachers mean? The people are responsible to educate the future generation can't get paid, so they can't get increment, and the people they want to have no kind of education in the government. They make more. Nobody don't want to be a teacher no more. Nobody don't want to be police no more. Or be there. Hey, look good. Nobody want to be no nurse. All the nurses come, whether you be doing 4 years, whether Katie make work 2 years, or go to America or go to Europe.
Yep. That a no lie.
What they have to you as a young man to look from the country in a farmer for from credit and say, bro, you know what? I want to serve the country where I be a police or I be a teacher. Your mind change, But you be there, they can't get any money. Yeah, nobody want to be no BDS. Maybe Coast Guard make a little bit of money. But then a puppet at the US government. I want them to go up on the sea, they watch the judgment and go to America. America still buy the job. So
I like go there.
We're really what kind of future there? The farming industry, the midnight they own it. People, imagine this. People are going to DFC. Whether a bachelor's or master's degree, we're going to get 100,000 power house. After all your years of work, are you gonna? You are telling me somebody who got a bachelor's or master's degree, they make money on 120,000. We pay a ball on us 120,000, I believe. Maybe if you got a boom, if you got a village, then if you not have vehicle, so this whole thing not look good. This not look good none at all. This does not look good to know, by the way. Just to grow up or in high school or 6 5, it not look good. We need to do something about this stuff. Somebody needs to come out and organize something and we need to do something about this. Because, and you know the sad thing? If you go out there to protest, they say big simple police name will call arrest or beat the person fight the best from the country of Phoenix and
That's
No, like.
that's how I can't understand.
The same one where they fight for
Yes.
while fighting you.
Yes.
That's you
You ever see police rebel join the march or Coast Guard join or protest? Peaceful protest, not for a couple of things. Peacefully. They never. and that they were right to go peaceful demonstrate, they were right, but they was ordered and send the police officers that they come to go intimidate people. And then when they get stabbed in the back, remember that them at the video come and listen, I said, I'll leave money for no, you know, when we get there for cry. I want to cry for we don't support the government every time we don't support the government. And that's the only responsibility for uphold the constitution at the country. You never hear a minister get investigate. You never hear a commissioner get investigate. That's why they live over and pay security for got to clean house when they own it, you know, add up to their salary.
But they don't check that out, man.
They go to jail, they go to jail, you know, or make sure they go to
Yes, you go to jail. Yes.
how you got vehicle cost $150,000, I didn't make $67,000 today, huh?
Daddy. Why is Mommy coming in again?
All right, buddy.
Maybe they're right there.
Yeah, boy, the baby is part of the conversation.
Somebody said maybe they get inside the salary because they have to keep up with Chester salary. Remember Chester the CEO now?
Yeah.
But I don't know because the thing is retroactive to the day after election.
You want
Even before Chester was fingered to be the CEO. The thing they done in effect. So, but I don't know that.
You have to keep it in line. Yeah.
But we now such a passive people, boy. We not going out there. We know what's saying nothing there.
They know well.
Those who are most affected, the public officers that they need to say something.
They need.
But like what people they say right now, but they vote for that. They vote for that.
Yeah.
And listen to me. You think the CEOs are the only one where get raised? Watch when minister get raised. Watch when ministers of state get a raise.
Mm-hmm.
And you are here. The right here, you hear it first.
Well,
you heard it here first.
On wave. Yeah. But it's sad. I mean, one day, one memo, you know. One memo. Bam! The CABSEC salaries now will be increased to 96,000. CEO 88,000. Bam, one signature. Bam.
Where that boy?
You know how because basically you know that the CEO they want back out that paycheck and say no. It's the public officer, the finance officer, and when they see the thing they get upset.
And after the 28th of March, I think they must say, boy, we have a clean getaway on this one here.
Yeah.
Done 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Nobody don't know.
Because we have the people happy. The people happy. Ting come out, people upset. People, the public officers are upset. But like I say, the unions just talk. The management of the union just talk. Maybe we have for the unions have to do, like you remember the September celebration in Dangriga, where the teachers from there came out.
Only that the only reason why you hear any response from the leadership.
Yeah. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, buddy.
We don't got problem with budget and tax. I know them by want to raise pay.
Mm-hmm.
Them by they crazy, you know. Inflation done the degree up to. And by they look at harder, then by they look at them because they have to go to it. They really have to get rid of them for two. How you want to raise somebody money like that and then you don't know got no budget, you ain't got look at the tax to kill me right now. Huh? I want to hear what happened with the budget, you know. I worry. Serious. Alright.
Okay, buddy.
And that's because from last year, May, BDF was granted a jungle and maritime allowance. And up to now, we have not seen it. And it's still a talk about cutting their salary. BDF, no?
Or jungle allowance is okay. When they go out in the jungle, it's like the teachers they want they get hardship allowance. I don't even know if the teachers are still giving hardship allowance. Can you remember one time where was it? Somewhere in Kaya where one teacher demand 40 students, eight different class.
For the BDF, check out the living conditions of the military bases, the CP and OP conditions.
Yeah. But you see, and I could put you on a bet, none of the, including the CAPSEC and the CEO, none of the live in a deplorable country.
No, sir. Some of them got mansion.
Yes,
That Belmopan, boy, look here.
Some of them, their wife and then drive the same car, they got
his
two
and
people.
hers.
Yeah. Somebody tell me some of them money where they go collect in, that's so expensive bag. Boy, it's rough. You just some man and you just have to try laugh after the thing, yeah. Because if you not laugh, you want
cry.
You want cry, or you know what happen, you want develop one you want create one mind, no? Where you don't want to go out there and go do some crazy thing, you know. Telling you, boy, it's rough, but this man, the CEO, then they get the exorbitant raise, the kind of salary, and we can't even go a good workable fire engine out of San Pedro. The people have to use the bucket brigade for out on fire. You imagine that, my brother? The CEO, then they get the exorbitant.
Because when the last administration made it, they had fire truck, you know. They put the fire truck there in the power badge and then carry.
Wait.
God knows, no, but that's
No, yeah. No, man.
God knows, I don't know when they came. With a one, make the people in the San Pedro go look for them.
You see, we talk about the library and the 2025 Hilux where crash. You hear you know where they? Nobody knows. But that's how the thing operate, buddy. The exorbitant salary raise for the CAPSEC and the CEO, and you go out there and you see how people live. You go out, you go right by the bridge foot and see people sleep out there at night. And you wonder, boy, that where they happen to we. And like you say, boy, the minister and Gary is up here directly.
The Prime Minister, I think the ministers are state. Because this cabinet there, this government there, all of them are minister of state.
Yeah, man, all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
They not got a single one whether no minister of state.
Plus the minister and the minister state. Remember the community vote, $20,000 per month, you know. Per month.
And then with that, with their allowances and whatever where the CEO is getting, and some of the CEO, then a super CEO will get an additional 2,000 for responsibility.
Yes, 2,000.
What the hell is that? You never know you may be responsible when you get the job.
But that's a part of your job.
Huh?
You go.
The responsibility is your job.
Yeah, you responsible.
They could tell people shopping this when they're ready, you know.
And then so
I swear.
I saw that and then they pan other boards, you know, when they collect too. A lot of them they pan different boards.
Yeah, and the board.
And they know they pan the board for nothing. Then they pan the board and they collect for they pan the board. Boy, you wonder, boy. God. Yeah. Somebody said they have to raise the CEO and the CAPSEC salary because the minister they want to raise too.
Just one note, one member. Everybody want to get a raise. I want to get a raise. Everybody get a raise. Don't worry about nothing.
They know one thing that after consultation with the cabinet secretary and the CEOs, it was agreed that a salary increase.
But that would even make it worse.
Huh?
If they go consult and say, Joe, if me and you consult with one another determine whether or not we forget a raise, or we determine why we forget a raise, what kind of raw spills that? Huh? This you don't need no consultation, Papa.
That one thing, one signature you need. And if the all away, including you, want to sign, Papa. I believe that decision was made maybe in 5 minutes, you know. the CAPSEC probably can't find holiday. Because remember they were saying we can Chesterman in shock for speed up a package so he could go. And then they say, I heard on the news one night, he had just that when I think the CEO wrote about the situation. They said the CAPSEC just come back from leave. Just go back from leave. So baby, just come back from leave. And they said, well, you know,
a shot.
I'm electorally trip.
A shot.
I'm electorally trip.
No, a shot. I again take that chip there. I put me down. Make a fixer. Raise for me. Raise for everybody.
Or you must say, well, I like my part of my guy, you know. I enjoy that trip, so I might want to go back again. Well, Carla, good morning. You're live.
Good morning, guys.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man.
Everybody to get raise up pay. CEO, this one to get raise up pay. Run to the forecast of people. Good morning.
Okay, but
That's the question.
where they suffer, we the people out of Belizeans, they suffer, you know, so you go to a shop every day, and the cars are living the
That's the way the president of Teachers Union said the cars are living the go up, you say. Oh, you just realized that?
So what you did about it?
She.
Or what do you write the Teachers Union? What she did about it? She said, we are happy when they get a piece of land. The teachers are happy.
We're not going to warrior mode.
Yeah.
Warrior mode. All right,
The worldwide,
warrior mode, I say when they want to do
worldwide, they work with the government.
They sit on attack.
Yeah. Carla, good morning, you're live.
So I want to ask a question regarding employment with government, no? Okay, I understand that when you reach 55, you're supposed to be retired, right? So I made a wonder, like, they have people like Mr. Joseph Wade. How come he still work?
In the back contract.
Because he's on contract. The contract, yeah. Them on contract, they usually what they do, they work on maybe a 3-year contract, and then in that contract got one portion of it. I think that 20% of the total cost of the contract would be his retirement package, and then the contract is renewable. You could renew it, and so he's on contract.
Oh, I wonder because then this lady again, who will be the general, they say she wanted up to 65, and I said, wow, like, man, that's a long time, someone. But I guess that they really can make such structured, no? So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, buddy. You're so sure your fault.
The handshake people.
Huh?
The handshake people.
Yeah, boy, this is Easter. Yeah. Our numbers are 2025-360, 2025-361. Call us and join in the conversation this morning. Right? Yeah. So again, they just want to remind...
Somebody said they should be talking about buying weapon kits and bullets and that kind of thing for BDF. I'll talk about razor pay boy, them ballet sick, man. Carla,
good morning, you're live. Boy, sorry, I knock. Hold on. Carla, good morning, you're live. President.
Joe.
Uh-huh.
All of them in this government love the double dipping. All of them. All. Don't double dip. So then the handful they are trying to either roll over the next side. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
What is it? Do you know why that called the PSU and BNTU? Because both hold hands with government and sing kumbaya.
Well,
Kumbaya. So where they still I mean they gone through with make a work with the government. Not make a quarrel in eh and say when they still done eh. Sick, man, it's sick. I don't know. And then I don't know. We like it. I think Belizeans like the abuse. And they're not done with it yet, you know.
no,
They're not done with it yet, you
that's
know.
the beginning, man.
Electricity going up.
Yep.
Taxes, they come. More taxes, they come. You, and they're like the kind of thing where you say, I told you so. I told you so. Bye.
Yeah. Electricity, boy. And I tell you, that electricity will affect a lot of people, you know. 3 cents more, you know. For some people, that will now put us on the bracket where you have to pay GST, and so it'll be 3 cents more per hour.
Morning.
Hey, morning.
Morning. What have I said months ago about the union? That they are non-entity. They are to the left of the decimal line, decimal period 00000. Because the day they were told that they never make sacrifice, that they take what 10% of their pay, like I don't know if that will compensate for according to them for the non-sacrifice period, and they didn't. Did they come out in words to protest that? No, they were completely silent. Completely silent. So at that moment, I realized that the government has brought the union to its knees, whether by having certain negotiations at certain levels, whatever the case may be, that is irrelevant. The result is that they were broken, brought to their knees. Maybe the union thought that they could negotiate. But once you bring out only white flag and you say you surrender, it's hard to go back to take up arms, you know. Difficult. In a war, you can't say you can't bring out only white flag of surrender and then immediately turn and try to take arms again. So the unions, they are maybe, like where Miss Elena used to say, maybe they're sick and tired of protesting and they keep quiet. Maybe they're not too sick and tired for the tech lick. I don't know what it is, but that they are non-entity. And speaking to the unions, they have brought you to naught. You are from the decimal point to the left, like what I say in Spanish, un cero a la izquierda. And that is sad because you could see the bias within the union. Had it been another administration, what you think would have happened?
Man, demonstration can't done.
Demonstration can't done. And even when I have demonstrations in this administration, the man also get up and say, but they come out composers for what? For showing that they got car, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That is how disrespectful they are to the unions, you know.
Yep.
They told him, I don't remember what they were protesting at that time.
Fuel, the price of fuel, the price of fuel.
Oh, the cost of fuel.
Yeah, remember
And
then?
then up the gun, instead of saying, well, we appreciate a peaceful protest. I mean, be political about it. Be a politician. Be wise. And say, well, we appreciate the expression of concern. We will look into it. Anything. But tell them that, well, look like they're not in suffer because they can show you like they got car. That is what the man tell you, you know. And we can't call them people ministers. Can't. As a matter of fact, I'm going further. The element said that to the people. Says, when you reach that point, you've lost any credibility of being a human being willing to help. Because there's nothing wrong in protesting peacefully, and there's nothing wrong in you accepting that privilege and duty that they have to protest peacefully for their concerns and their benefits. So if I'm a man, if I'm a masculine man, like when I say alpha, not a beta, he would have said, I appreciate the protest, I appreciate the concerns, and if they can't bring down the price of fuel, say so. We really need the taxation because we need to do A, B, C, and D. Come up with something rather than tell them, well, a puppet show, man, and just come show that they have a car. Imagine that element. And those are the elements that we have in government. So there is and pay. But this morning I saw a repeat news of some union, I don't know which one, said that, well, they were complaining about it. And they were complaining about the date. Apparently it was like a week after the elections or something like that.
Before. I'm sorry, no week, a day after the election. The pay is retroactive to a day after the election.
Oh, all right. Anyway, so the unions are at 0000. I want to remind them of that. Let me repeat it. You are at 000. There's nothing you can do now except only press release, except only photo shoot by Love FM or wherever, and that's about it. People have lost their faith in the unions to stand up for their rights. Have a blessed Easter and a safe one, and take care. Bye.
You there.
Okay. Thank you.
What you want to do in here?
I know.
You like is that
Jew.
Nothing wrong with Jew, you know. Gonna give it here? Hey, they're nice, though.
Yes, man.
That's that they kind of
The
shiny.
color, man, if I'm black, man, I look good and I'm wear one of them.
Jew to give it slippers.
Yeah, you want to get them away?
Jew to give it there.
You want to get them away?
I think that's the way why I don't.
I guess
don't know.
so.
Foam slippers. 2 foam slippers for the Easter.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Where you call, boy? Where you say?
I don't know. When I come back from the break, but
Yeah.
we have a couple more minutes.
Well, you
before
know the
we go-
seat,
we go
man.
on, Oh. Why put it front?
You don't show the either kind of the thing they front
Oh,
of
yeah.
it, man.
Drew to give her the slippers, yeah? That one foam slippers, but
What they see, what
silver,
can just
silver
see?
color.
And a pink one.
And then you have a pink one.
Why then a nice one, and then it have a
Size 11. That is text right there, man. Size 9.
Well, let me tell you something, Papa. They they good for the East, you know.
Yes, man.
For
You
go in
go,
the water with.
yeah, you go float in the water with it. juice it up for the Easter one.
Why? Yeah.
Anyway, Joe, we need to take a
Take a break.
last commercial break.
And we'll,
Sambo! Last
we'll be
commercial
back.
break, and we'll be right back.
Get ready for fantastic discounts. From now through to September 30th, Venice is having store-wide discounts on tools, paints, appliances, plumbing and electrical products, lights and fans, household items, and much, much more. Visit a Venice store near you to enjoy fantastic discounts from now through to September 30th, only at Venice. Quality and savings.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Iowa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Iowa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
This Easter, experience the luxury of Sunset Curry. Take advantage of exclusive local rates and make unforgettable memories. WhatsApp us at 614-9857 or visit our website to book your stay today.
Evening, everybody. No one, not two, but 3 fan on, TV, and all the lights. Hey!
Small changes, like turning off lights and appliances when leaving the room, can make a big difference in your energy usage. Talk to your family about energy management today. Do a little, conserve a lot. Need help? The BEL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
Need to send payments to Belize? No long lines, no delays, no stress. With OneLink Mobile, sending payments to Belize is as easy as a tap. Convenient and secure. OneLink Mobile keeps you connected, wherever you are. Send payments to Belize with just one link. Convenient and secure payments anytime, anywhere. Download our mobile app from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. OneLink Mobile. Welcome to the future of payments.
Catoos Construction, Aggregates and Trucking, Sand and Gravel, Premium Black Soil, Crushed Stones, Washed White Sand, River Stones, Concrete Mix, and much more. Catoos Construction, Aggregates and Trucking has everything. Visit us at our new branch located at mile 5.5 George Price Highway, right across from Old Belize. You can pick up any material or get it delivered straight to your door. We deliver by the truckload, the cubic yard, and even by the sack. Call 611-6600. That's 611-6600. Catoos Construction, Aggregates and Trucking.
Looking for great deals on electronics? Then stop in at VIP Wireless at number 14 Orange Street, Belize City. We have Fire Stick, Roku, and Comcast devices starting at only $79.99. We also carry smart television sets at unbeatable prices. Looking for name brand cell phones? We have them all at incredible prices. We also have power banks, wireless speakers, headphones, and much, much more. Visit us 14 Orange Street in Belize City or call 227-1431. VIP Wireless, connecting you to the world through technology.
Spaces with Beep Air Freshener aromas, crafted by inspiration drawn from around the Caribbean. The Beep Exotic Blends Air Freshener collection offers fresh, fruity, and floral fragrances such as Flowers of Paradise, Mango Papaya, Pina Colada, Pink Lemonade Zing, Radiant Sunshine, and White Sand Beaches. Treat yourself to the revitalizing aromas of the Beep Exotic Blends Air Freshener collection.
Beep for a happy, healthy home. It starts with Beep. It starts with Beep.
Cecil Jenkins Senior, Professional Appraiser. We provide services on consultancy agency. Our company specializes in land valuation and estate value to ascertain a fair value in which the market has to offer. We offer residential valuation, commercial valuation including resorts, restaurants, apartments, stores, and agriculture valuation. With 11 years of experience and skills, you can call us today at 615-9220, 631-9220, or 604-5152. Email us at cecilajenkins36@hotmail.com. We are located at 9712 Park Street in Belize City. Cecil Jenkins Senior, Professional Appraiser, providing services and consultancy agency, the best of its kind where everything has value.
The bank, remember the loan? Oh man, it's late.
No need. Heritage Bank have e-loans with special interest rates when you apply online. Residential mortgages, vehicle loans, and credit cards.
Yeah, but the bills, man, the bills, light, water, you know, oh man.
Harry, you to be dramatic. You too old school, man. Come on now. With Heritage Bank, all of that could be done online. Any bill you could think about, you could pay online with Heritage Bank. That way you really want to go for though.
Oh, babe, the Chapman they come today, and I need to go to the ATM to get some cash.
Why?
I show no cash no in that the computer.
Go online today for quick and easy access to our application at your fingertips. You now have the convenience of applying for your loan from your desk or home. It's simply bringing banking to you. Some restrictions apply. Heritage Bank, the bank that gives you more.
Welcome back to Thursday's edition of Hustling the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Alfonso Noble Joe Bradley sitting in Studio 2, operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City. It's Thursday, the 17th day of April 2025.
I have information that tells me that an airplane, a Cessna, or a small plane, has been hijacked at the municipal airstrip, and the plane is flying low over Belize City.
Okay.
So, concerning. A plane has been hijacked. This is the information, and police have been deployed today. Police have been deployed to the municipal airstrip to try to see what they can do about the situation. You may call the cable company, sir, and check. All right, good. Yeah, so we just give away their slippers, yeah, two slippers. Two callers. Just call you and tell you want the slippers. Which one you want? Tell you which one you want. And then you can come for it right after the manage show. Courtesy Jew.
Yeah.
Jew the giver slippers. Jew, there is something happening within the police department. I think they don't want to work this weekend or something. But apparently they have issued all commanders notice that sale of alcohol will be restricted, and they go back to the days of
the good old days.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some unknown reason.
Yeah,
So-
come back and watch sure. See the slippers, Rebecca. So the first two persons who call us will give you a pair of slippers, right? And courtesy a Jew. Our numbers are 2025-360, 2025-361. Yeah, so because I was reading somewhere where I saw Good Friday, and then they tell you about the closure and different things. Okay. Carla, good morning. You're live.
The man you know want work because the shake at church that they get farewell money.
Okay, buddy. I don't know. Maybe officers are dissatisfied by, Maybe officers are dissatisfied, and this is one way they want. And a lot of activities when they're wrong, And we really need for the police needs to be very, very active this weekend, because there'll be a lot of activities over the Easter holiday. So it's that too is worrying. Oh.
Yeah, so whoever want, what are they now, size 11? This pink one in our size 11, good for Easter. And this silver one now size 9.
Carla, good morning, you're live.
Good morning, Joe Alfonso.
Morning.
I like one of the slippers.
Which one are they?
Yeah.
9 or 11? Which one?
No, my foot that size 9.
Alright, so you're 9. So you be this one or the silver one, yeah? You can call for it right away. What's your name?
Hello.
What's your name?
Julia.
Your new name Junior?
Julia.
Julia. Alright, Miss Julia, go call for your slippers.
And enjoy your Easter.
Okay.
All right.
Same to you.
Alright.
I could go there anytime?
Anytime,
right now.
All right. Okay.
Alright.
Sorry, come wait for Western Paradise.
Alright then. Good. Alright, Miss Julia.
Yes.
Go ahead, you come, man, you come.
Come.
We're waiting.
Then we have this one here. They're not foam. Slippers are nice,
Yeah,
they're
very.
I wouldn't wear this pink one here, kind of tall, but I'd still wear. If I'd wear the pink, but I wouldn't wear this tall one here. It's too small for me. It's a size 11. So anybody call the one, the slippers.
You tell me 11 too small.
Yeah, it's that different. The inner.
Okay. The insteps was the part. Okay. What I make you say? Carla, good morning. You're live.
Hi, good morning. Can I get a pink slipper?
Sure, man, you could come for it. What's your name, my dear?
Okay. Could I'll ask my daughter to pick it up for me. She's Aliyah.
Aliyah, all right. Where are you calling from?
Belmopan.
Belmopan, all right. So Aliyah want to pick up.
I'll ask her to pick it up for me.
Okay, so Aliyah could come right here to Wave and pick it up. Okay, my dear?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your Easter.
You too, thanks.
All right. Boy, courtesy of Jew. Yeah.
Courtesy of Jew, yeah.
And again, we want to remind our listeners, our viewers out there, that the Garden is out. The Easter edition of the Garden is out. It's on the Garden webpage. It's also on Facebook. Grab a copy of the Garden, read it, and be informed. Read the Garden. I want to. Where is it? Wait. And again, we want to wish the Honorable Tracy Panton a happy birthday and a happy Easter too. All right. But the headlines in the Garden, the Easter's edition of Garden, Cabinet Secretary and CEOs get secret pay raise. Meanwhile, public officers suffer. And then measles in Belize. Cayo Rosario has Central Building Authority's permit. And Bucket Brigade saves some Pedro businesses. Fire truck malfunctions. Okay, so those are the headlines in the Garden. Grab a copy of the Garden. Read it. Be informed, read the Garden. Right, my brother?
Yes, sir. I try to find this liquor license thing, Carl.
Carla, good morning. You're live?
Yeah. I want to wish my a happy birthday, man, for the Easter when he enjoy himself.
All right.
All right? Good.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, my yes.
But Tracy from the leader of the opposition and also the era representative for the Albert Division, boy. Oops, sorry.
I try to find this liquor license thing, man. Oh, okay, I have it right there. Okay, so
You find it?
I think I have it.
Carla, good morning. You're live.
Hello, good morning. I want to wish Miss Tracy Panton a happy and a blessed birthday and a blessed Easter.
Okay.
Many more birthdays to come.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
man.
dear. And,
Thank you.
and happy Easter to you too, okay? Yeah.
Somebody say, wish your mayor a happy Easter. Yeah, man. That is at the time when I wish people a happy Easter.
Anybody?
Mayor Bernard Wagner, good morning and a happy Easter to you, sir. Hope you enjoy it.
After the Easter, the mayor just come pick up the thing by my house there.
Why only you? Why you?
No, man,
You never say you meet Tambran and Tambran if you do it.
No, they don't. No, I must say, and I say thanks. Like I explained to you, the front of the yard, the front of the property, right, on Juliet Soberan, it's right in front of me, and it caused a lot of parking problem because people park there. That was cleaned the other night. Some of my neighbors were upset because they can clean it after 1 in the morning, right?
God.
Anyway,
But they
then
clean
on
it.
the side, well, not me, no Bex, that I never hear.
They far from you. Jeez.
Carla, good morning, you're live.
So here I want to give you the key for make you see how the city are.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, so this is dated the 15th of April 2025. Is it formation? Carla,
good morning, you're live.
Good morning to Alfonso.
Good morning.
Good morning. I would like to wish a special lady, a lady who will be the first female Prime Minister of Belize, that true value for United Democratic Party, and I would Tracy Fantana. Blessed and happy birthday and a blessed Easter.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so it's dated 15th of April 2025. That I went yesterday, day before. What day today?
No, ma.
That Monday.
15th of April.
Tuesday.
Yeah, no. Tuesday, sorry.
It says formation commanders are reminded of the law regarding the sale of liquor during the Easter holidays 2025, subject to subsection 27 of the Intoxicating Licensing Act, Chapter 150 of the Substantive Laws of Bills Revised Edition 2020.
2020,
The laws were revised in 2023.
Okay.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
They're applying a 2020 law,
which no longer is in effect.
To have a 2023 revised edition. And Regulation 5 of the Intoxicating Liquor License Regulations, the following provisions apply to all licensed premises concerning their hours of operation. During the period of annexed, and no liquor shall be exposed for sale, sold, consumed, or delivered on such premises at any time during the period when they are required to be closed. Be reminded that Good Friday is April 18, 2025, from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. No person other than the license holder or their employees shall be on the licensed premise. No liquor shall be sold in a restaurant except to a customer buying a full meal therein and consuming the liquor with the meal therein. Section 9 of the Act states, 1. It shall not be lawful for any person to sell liquor in any restaurant licensed under this Act except to a customer buying a full meal therein and consuming the liquor with the meal. In addition, commanders are directed to carry out inspection of all liquor license premises within the areas of responsibility. Your inspections are to ensure that all provisions of the Act are adhered to. This includes, but is not limited to, alteration of premises without approval of the board, persons found on licensed premises when it should be closed, persons consuming liquor on premises not licensed for the consumption of the premises, selling, offering, or exposing for sale liquor without a license, permitting drunkenness, drug dealing, and trafficking illegal drugs, use, violent, quarrelsome, or riotous conduct on the premises, selling intoxicating liquor to a drunk person, lad, knowing premises to be used as a meeting place for reputed thieves, allows unlawful games on the premises, selling or delivering liquor to a person under 18, licensed to be prominently exhibited in some conspicuous part of the building, and the holder of a public and special license or nightclub license shall provide a male and a female security guard at his or her premises. For the avoidance of doubt with respect to all liquor license premises, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Easter Sunday, and Easter Monday are to be treated as regular Saturday, Sunday, and Monday while the sale of liquor is concerned. So what did it? But then they say, then they go and they give the annex. Hours of operation during Easter holidays. The public and general license. On Sundays and Good Fridays, close on Good Friday, Holy Saturday, close at 11 p.m., close Easter Sunday. But this don't make no sense. It's contradicting itself.
Yeah.
Whoever prepared this, gonna read this and sort out to yourself. Then malt and liquor and cider, Good Friday closed. Shop license, beer license, close at 9 p.m. on Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Easter Sunday, and Easter Monday. Hotel license, close midnight to 7 a.m. daily unless granted permission by chairman of licensing board. Restaurant license, close midnight to 6 a.m. Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Easter Sunday, and Easter Monday. This is not right. This is not correct.
What did the court want allow for what?
They annex one whole thing, man.
That whole
If I were to read what it says at the bottom, for the avoidance of doubt with respect to all liquor license premises.
It sound like our child like that.
Huh?
Mawnin sound like our child like that.
I don't know who wrote that, but they need to sort out themselves, man.
Yeah, your life. Go ahead.
All right, that's all I want to say. So like I said,
Yeah.
Like a child right that.
Mm-hmm.
He said, for the avoidance of doubt with respect to all liquor license premises, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Easter Sunday, and Easter Monday are to be treated as regular Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Whole Friday, while the sale of liquor is concerned, is supposed to wear the stuff up. No.
Carla, good morning, you're live.
Good morning, Brother Joe and Brother Alfonso.
Good morning, sir.
Well, I don't know what exactly they're trying to say there. But one thing I know is that the Prime Minister of this country, John Briceño, should not be allowed to relax over this Easter holiday because he has that budget that is unfinished, and he and all his ministers and CEOs who have just given themselves a raise, they and all the talented ones that he brought into the public service.
And untalented ones.
Yes. Because according to him, the public officers, the traditional public officers are lacking in ability and talent. Then he and all of his ministers and his CEOs who just gave themselves a raise and all those talented ones that he brought into the public service need to work hard over this Easter weekend to finish the budget that is more than a month late. Because remember, the budget was supposed to be read in March in time to be debated about 10 days later and then go to the Senate and then be debated and then passed and go to the Governor General for signature so that it can take effect. All of that should have happened in March so that the budget could have gone into effect the 1st of April. And as I heard the Honorable Tracy Panton said, that is unacceptable, that he is giving all sorts of excuse that the budget is not ready. They are operating as per normal with unauthorized money. This is not a normal situation for the budget to not yet have been read. So here are the ministers, all his overpaid ministers and CEOs who just gave themselves another raise, and his talented ones that they brought into the public service to replace the quote-unquote public officers with limited ability. They need to work over this Easter weekend to finish the budget. Then the other thing, Joe and Alfonso, again, the BEL thing, the raise of rates that we told you was coming and now is definitely coming because we saw the announcement by BEL that they are now reapplying to the PUC, which they had already told back in March of last year in their initial application that they wanted to keep the rates of electricity at the current 40 cents per kilowatt hour. They have now reapplied to the PUC for a raise in electricity rates. I saw a very good article in The Guardian there where somebody was reminding us again about all that has happened under the PUP.
The history of it, yeah.
Electricity rates are concerned.
Yeah.
And the contrast with what happened with the UDP when the UDP is in office. And they even reminded us about back in the days when Colonel Thompson used to hold a one-man demonstration with a P on the chest.
P, petroleum.
You know what a P stands for, Joe?
Petroleum.
That's right. When they couldn't figure out what next to tax you for in the BEL rates, the electricity rates at the time it was BEB. Then they started to charge you more or extra fee or surcharge for the P, the petroleum. Well, now I guess what Chinese is charging us for another P, that is F. And you take your pick what the F stands for.
The
It
F.
stands for fuel, no? Or you could stand for something else.
Fuel. I mean, I say something, but it's not broadcast worthy.
Yeah, that F could stand for the same thing where Lord Lara was sick boat.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
IMF.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he said the I and the M is all right. Easter, but that is F that we're fighting off.
Yeah.
So I guess what John Briseño will be charging us for is the F, the fuel. But that is the situation, Joe and Alfonso, as we go to this blessed Easter. I really had tried to unwind and, and not say anything else before the Easter, but boy, look what happened with this razor and just getting himself, boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
These people are merciless, and unconscionable and have no shame in the current context when everybody, they take lick and the cost of everything keeps going up, and then they look to lay off people from government service, from youth services and so. If they give themselves a raise, these people are unconscionable and have no shame and have no heart. This is the kind of administration we're dealing with, my brother. And so, as we go to the Easter holiday, let me end again by saying, John Briseño and his overpaid ministers and CEOs who have just given themselves a raise, and all his talented minions that he brought into government, because according to him, the public officers are lacking in talent. Let all of them, Johnny and the crowd, make them work over the Easter holiday and try to finish that budget, yeah? Happy Easter to the rest of the Belizeans. Not to them.
Not to them, yeah.
Okay,
Make them work.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. Thanks. Yeah, there is what was somebody? There's a little bit more information coming as it relates to this.
The plane?
It left Corozal sometime this morning, and it's supposed to have made its way to the Belize City and then to San Pedro, but it's circling, so it's
still up in the air.
It's still up there.
Okay.
It's still up there. So somebody had put this picture up for me. I will send the next one first. I want to thank the person sending me the information. It's most appreciated. So again, reports are that a small plane, a Cessna, believed to be a Cessna, was taken by force, hijacked for all intents and purposes, left Corozal to Belize City and left Belize City to San Pedro, and is now up in the air and circling. Something I missed there. So let's, if you this one here, the wide one, and then I'll put the next one. And if you notice when you see the thing, we'll see that it's struck. It's left Corozal, like I said, and it made a U-turn and a circle. So and then it comes straight to Belize, and it going to San Pedro, and it makes it. There it is. Why he looks? He no looks so like Why he got that? They look different from my phone or something. You got. Yes, I understand, but it look different from my phone. Like you're not seeing a lot of lines. But anyway, if you notice up at the top was loop, come down to Belize, go take east to San Pedro, then you take one long loop, wrong back, and go back up towards San Pedro, and then you put the next picture there, Sam, please. Heading to it was heading to Ambergrisky, and then it is veering again. It's making like a hook back. The next image, Sam. The next image, the one who got a hook. Correct. See there. So now after come from Corozal, boom, Belize, make that wide loop, come back, turn back, and it's circling back again. This is the information that we have so far. This is a plane. I guess it's identified V3HIG. I know which plane it is, but for this, we don't want to alarm people. So we will not state which plane it is, but it left Corozal to San Pedro, and it's traveling. It's up in the air, no?
Yeah. Well,
So
let's hope that
wish
something
all the
could
best,
work
all
out,
the best
because
works out on this.
when you see the-
It's the
when-
first time something like this
Yeah,
has happened in
when
the
you see
history of
the
Belize, as
trail,
far as I know.
Free hijack plane. I think one time, no, earlier, way back, I remember.
They may hijack a plane in Belize?
They gone Cuba, somewhere. I remember way back.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, well, it's time to go, my brother.
I want to say good morning to my good ballet big hand Bana, Mawnin, and the shirt, the not PUP shirt here. This is like a light greenish typish bluish kind of shirt. This is no
You think that
blue shirt. No, get it
Stay on
twisted.
track.
Yeah. Stay pa-
Bana de pa track.
Yeah.
Or what? Where they pa?
Give them for something else. Let me ballet that man.
We go.
Excellent chicken at excellent prices. Check out Martin in the Michael Finnegan Market, booth number 15. Booth number 15.
What's
They got
special
chicken for Martin, not tell me. Excellent chicken, excellent. Check out Martin and Michael Finnegan Market, booth number 15. Got chicken for plate, pocket, and part size. Special effects for vehicle parts 610 2011 610 2038. They deliver countrywide. Just send them a WhatsApp message and they will take care of business. Wild dog food. If you want a dog happy, give them wild dog food. The dog want happy and you want happier. Cecil Jenkins for valuations 631-9220 631-9220. And then owners Belize, OW and IRS Belize. They have if you want to buy land, if you want to sell land, if you want to find the land, get in touch with Owners Belize, or you get in touch with Alan Kelly at 622-1990. Miss Telma open today Thursday. Hudot day.
207-0340.
Yeah. And then
Wild dog food.
Wild dog. No, don't say wild dog food. Bronx
Butane at the corner Mahogany and Mopan Street. Where you get your gas in your gas tank, you take your money out of your pocket for pay for. And at Bronx, we are open 7 days a week. However, on Sundays, we don't do home deliveries. And then treat or taste buds, good food, good pizza, most pizza and pasta at the Newtown Barracks, where you can also enjoy that delicious homemade meat pie. And the Sahara Grill, 3.5 miles on the Philip Golson Highway. You call 203-3031, and you can enjoy delicious Lebanese food. Yala Sahara and Chongsin Restaurant 223-0709. You call 223-0709. You place your order. The antenna when you come up pick it up, you go at 184 corner North Front Street at Majestic Island, and you can pick up and enjoy delicious Chinese food. Well, we want to say thanks for having us in your offices. Thanks for having us in your cars. Wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, the entire management and staff of Wave Radio, Wave TV, the Guardian newspaper, the UDP Secretariat, we want to bid you a pleasant good morning. We want to also, and Samba will be spinning tonight at Thursdays. And we also want to wish you a happy Easter weekend. Be safe, take care, and we'll be back here on Tuesday. Keep it locked on Wave 105.9, your most trusted name with information, education, and entertainment. Samba!
Wamagwarugu nidu eno wagia garinago hamagiyono owale lulu wadamu ridago. Hi.